Howdy everyone, this is our hackathon submission for the Aggie X track for Built for Good, Finch. For this hackathon challenge, we built a design-first website for Finch, which is an intentional internship platform for students who are tired of mass applying and getting low back. The main idea is simple: fewer applications, more interviews. So what you see here is the main homepage. So it kind of gives us the intentional start beginning. So turn application interviews, we wanted to really stand out. And so under 60 seconds, fewer applications, and tailored per role. We wanted to give out the main sense of what the tool actually does and the product visuals and stuff like that. So that is this first part here, and then as you scroll down, it tells you a little bit more, and we get to this nice transition here that about how your applications are taking flight. And so the problem that we're dealing with in the Finch approach is next. From there, it breaks down how that submission actually occurs, so what the different steps in the platform do and how it goes about that. Some more steps about how it actually works, and everything here is animated, as you can clearly see on lifts. What you need to know about Finch: so we have some very common FAQs, and then early access, you can join the waitlist, and so forth. And then if you get started for free, it'll open up to applyfinch.com. And then next page that we have here is our about page. So this tells you about the mission, the vision, who it's built for, stuff like that, why Finch exists, the team that produced Finch, and then some contact information for you to actually send a message to one of these three people and be able to contact them. Finally, product. So what actually is Finch? So it'll give you the steps here nicely with images, so you can clearly see how to do everything. Gives you a little bit more information there, the pricing that was offered in the pricing images that we found, and then they get started for free here, a nav bar and stuff like that. And then finally, what we added here is also a dark mode, so it really makes this transition pop, helps with the eyes, and kind of makes everything look. So I'll just quickly go back and show you everything in dark mode. Yep, this is everything in dark mode, and it kind of adds a whole portfolio to it. And then so the final feature we have actually is something we thought would be very useful for the admin team themselves and the executives. So if you type in admin, this is inaccessible from everyone, and the password is just admin test123 for now. And we log in, it actually opens a content editor. So there's a bunch of content here that we can change. So for example, we have something like turn applications into, and we'll just put some random stuff, we'll save it, and then if we go back to the actual website, you can see here it actually affects the website. This will allow the executive board to be able to change any of the information easily without having to deal with any developers, software engineers, anything like that, and they can work on their own time and their own pace and kind of fix everything. And it gives them a website to begin with, but allows them to change and improve the website however they want. And I think that's one of the best features we built for this, and kind of the hidden extra step that makes this project go above and beyond compared to others. Anyways, our goal was to make Finch a clear, modern, student-first website, and we wanted to kind of replicate this using examples from Cluey, Duolingo, and stuff like that. And I hope you enjoy this and decide to choose our website. Thank you so much.